What is up, all you GBA D-League type people? This is Tom, and if you couldn't tell by the title of the video, we do have a coaching change for this season of the D-League. Now, unfortunately, we have Turbo and his Phoenix Midnights dropping. He had to leave for personal issues, didn't really quite go into it, but as you guys, I'm sure, noticed, there's been a few uploads that he's missed, probably about 3 at this point. We gave him the option to step down. He chose to take it. I hope everything gets solved in his personal life. But in his stead, ironically enough, we have someone who I'm sure he was very aware of, and some of you might be aware of too. He is the MPL Minors champion for the most current season, will be added to MPL Majors, and I will let him talk to you guys.
Yo guys, what is going on? You've got Techno here, and I'm so happy to be in the GBA D-League. Been an opportunity that I've been awaiting for quite a while now, and totally excited to be a part of it. Taking over for Turbo, a good pal of mine, so this should all be very exciting going into it.
Techno, tell us about other leagues you're involved in besides the MPL. Anything else?
The other main league that I am involved in is a little league that I'm sure a few of you probably know of, called the Hive. I'm in their Mega Bijo division, and that's my main other league that I play in. But other than that, it's mainly a Hive, NPL, and then a few other side leagues that I usually play in. Usually I try to upload content for all of them. Hive, sometimes it lacks, but I've got all my NPL content going up there.
Now, if I recall correctly, you were also in the TTM Summer Tournament in March Madness, right?
I was indeed, yeah. We finished third there, so that was pretty fun.
All right, well, speaking of the GBA, how do you feel about taking over? How do you feel about Turbo's team specifically? Anything that you like, dislike, any changes you want to make?
So I'm thinking about this, and I'm probably not going to be making any changes to the team just out of, I guess, lack of creativity and the fact that I kind of just like the team as it is. It's a really cool offensive team, the way that he's kind of designed it, and that's kind of how I like to play nowadays. I found that offense has been a lot better for me in leagues lately, just based on the way that I play and the way that other people have been playing. So yeah, overall, he's got some really nice offensive threats, like the Kieran Black, Azumarill, Tapu Bulu, Nidoking, Emboar, Core. They all just kind of destroy a bunch of teams, followed with mons like Mega Aerodactyl, which will just sweep through anything. It's just a very fun team to have. A lot of great support mons too, such as Jirachi and even the Alolan Persian.
Just do me a favor, don't switch in Aerodactyl the way that he was doing it on every ground move that someone could just pick apart like this if they're savvy enough.
Yeah, I'll try not to play like Turbo. Yeah, but I'm excited to use some of these mods. I haven't used Kieran Black in a while. Kieran Black is always fun on Wi-Fi. You can't tell, but that's sarcastic, because you gotta get the DNA splicers, then you gotta get the Kyurem and the Zekrom, then you gotta do all that. But that's all totally fine. Mega Aerodactyl, I've never used before, really in League format this generation, so I'm very excited to try it out because it is a very fun Pokemon. And overall, yeah, the team it looks pretty good overall. There's some speed things that could be a little bit I guess better, but I'm not that worried about it, considering I do have the Mega Aerodactyl, other mons that are decently fast too. So yeah, his team is overall very good, and I'm very excited to use it.
I'm glad to hear. Now, I'm curious about some of your goals, going into the rest of the season, because I'm not going to lie, your remaining schedule for these next 4 weeks are a little stacked. Specifically this week, where you just had your match against Leo. How do you, what are your goals? What are you looking forward to? And how do you feel about the remaining 4 weeks in terms of the matchups and what you can bring, and maybe what wins you can kind of pull out based on who you're facing?
So making playoffs would be really awesome. Looking at it, I'm not in a great position to make playoffs, but I'm not in a horrible position to make playoffs either. So making playoffs would be really great. However, overall, that's not really the goal. I'm just trying to, I'm trying obviously, but I'm also trying to have fun playing it. I want to kind of prove on YouTube to some people who might not know me, just how well I can play and build, and hopefully get more exposure. And that's something that very much excites me going into the rest of this season. So I'm not too worried about not making playoffs. I'm just more worried about producing good content, providing some quality games, and overall just seeing how you guys react to the way that I play. And I hope you guys do enjoy going into it. So yeah, basically just doing it for viewers and stuff like that to see. I want people to be I want to be kind of a more hyped up name around this community. And yeah, that's a big part of this. But like I said, also really want to make playoffs. This is a very competitive league, so making playoffs, doing well in those would be very nice. But if that doesn't happen, it happens, yeah.
I guess the one nice thing in your situation, like you had said, is you are in position to make playoffs. And specifically, you're in a position that, while it may be a little bit difficult because, there are some games that were dropped on Turbo's end that you may have to pick up the slack for. You do have the skill, you do have the capability, and you do have the talent to catch up and maybe catch a few W's that'll put you in a position where other coaches are kind of losing. Now, you were talking about your offensive play style, about how you like the team looks. In terms of your building, what's your style? Do you have a front office? Are you more of a solo builder? And then, like with the minors, do you do a lot of mocks in preparation for your games?
Well, I used to do a lot of mocks. Like I used to do like 3 or 4 mocks for a battle, sometimes even more. However, I kind of found that doing all those mocks would make me perform worse in the actual battle, because I would over prep for certain things that I definitely shouldn't be over prepping for and stuff like that, which is a common issue that people find with mocks. I still think that mocks are great, but just not really for me, so I don't really do mocks that much anymore. And usually I just build by myself. I sometimes send my teams to a few pals. You might know Jake, my friend LeJohn, John, Hiker, Jacko, just name a few. A couple people who I send teams to and stuff like that. But overall, I usually just build by myself. Don't really bother with mocks and stuff. And I know that that's kind of like a controversy in the League community right now, whether or not that mocks are good for, I guess, battling. But yeah, just my personal preference. I don't really do mocks that much anymore.
You did already mention your purpose of the videos. You want to bring some good content, some good matches to the audience, to the GBA D-League. Anything else you want to say before we wrap up this interview?
Nothing really else to say coming from me, but I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of my season. We are currently 3-4 going into this, I believe, with Turbo's record, so that's not too far off from other people. So hopefully you guys can watch my attempt to make playoffs and you will enjoy it as well. Definitely looking to improve as a content creator this season too, and overall hope that we all have just a very good time this season. And I'm very excited to be joining. Yeah, so my Twitter is techno_strike_, and then my YouTube is technostrike on YouTube. If you guys want to find me, check me out, watch some of my content.
Be sure to check out Techno's Twitter as well as his YouTube channel for all 200 probably people that are going to watch this. And as a reminder, join the GBA fan Discord to follow along with the rest of this season. Techno, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I know I'll enjoy watching your matches every week. I think the fans will as well. I hope that you do say what you're going to do and do make playoffs with the position that you're in, because like we said, he is in a very fortunate position that while it'll be difficult, even challenging to get into playoffs, he's not completely out of it like some of the other coaches are at this position. I look forward to all your matches, look forward to your team builders if you choose to do them. I look forward to seeing how your season concludes. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much for the opportunity once again. It's going to be great.
Thank you for applying, and with that, we're going to close out this interview. And thank you all for watching. You'll see his battle going up yesterday being Sunday, and all of his matches from here on out for the last 4 weeks. So thank you all for watching. See you guys next time.